What's up, guys? Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for joining my SKOOL community, and thank you for taking the time to learn more from me. So I got to go to jiu-jitsu class in about 15 minutes. So we're literally just going to dive straight into the training. I really appreciate your time stopping by and checking this out. That doesn't mean it's going to be any less valuable. It just means that we're going to fly through this one. Okay. And this training is going to be about how in the first 6 months of launching my SMMA or my DMA, my social media marketing agency or digital marketing agency, focused on lead generation, how I actually made my first $100,000 in the first 6 months of doing my business. And now in 2024, in the first 40 days of 2024, I had already made 100K. So we continue to grow year after year, and I'm going to share all that with you guys completely for free, whether you've been in the agency space a long time or whether you're new in this space and you're just looking to learn, have a mentor, have a coach, or maybe just build a side hustle for yourself. I'm here to teach you how to generate and fulfill agency clients on demand, okay? And this is all about lead generation. So what lead generation is it's the art of getting a new client for a local service-based business or a brand with digital advertising on social media. And I use Facebook and Instagram as my bread and butter, but you can use other platforms too, like TikTok, Google, all those. So I'm going to teach you guys that. So today I'm going to teach you guys why you should listen to me, ways to get agency clients, organic strategies to get clients. That means you're not paying for them. Paid strategies to get clients, meaning you are paying for them. Running ads to get your own clients. That's what I do. How to nurture, fulfill, and close deals, and how to automate, refine, and scale. So a little bit of background about me if you guys don't know. So I came from the school of hard knocks, I grew up and went off the deep end for a while. I almost lost my life before it even started. At 18 years old, I got in some trouble with the law. I was mixed in with the wrong crowd, and I was making some really dumb decisions with my life. Not only almost landing me in prison, but almost landing me dead or worse, right? So I turned my act around after hitting rock bottom, and I said, you know what? I'm going to figure out how to elevate myself. I'm going to figure out how to self-develop. I'm going to figure out how to, do more in this world. And so I was detailing cars. I had been coming from working in kitchens, being the dishwasher, working in grocery stores, being a clerk, cashier. I've really done a lot of it. And basically what I did was, once I started working for a car dealership, being a detailer, I'd listen to headphones 8 to 10 hours a day, and I'd learn about self-development. I'd listen to audiobooks, Think and Grow Rich. I'd listen to How to Win Friends and Influence People, Dale Carnegie, Napoleon Hill, Tony Robbins. I'd listen to those guys and learn from them. And eventually it led me down a path of business, Rich Dad, Poor Dad. And I started to learn about different side hustles and things that I could do. I tried multi-level marketing. I used to work for Patrick Bet-David at PHP. Real estate I got into. I was into network marketing. I was into crypto. I was looking into everything, but nothing was really sticking. Nothing felt right for me because I wanted to create more impact with the skills that I had. Kind of to fast track the story, the car dealership I was detailing at, I figured out how to run Facebook ads to get that car dealership more customers, and then it was a done deal from there. I spent $100 on Facebook ads, and I remember getting my biggest commission check I'd ever got. At that point, it was like $3,500, and I was like, man, I am so in. I just made this money from thin air, and I had been used to making like $2,000 a month. So I was super stoked about that. And then I went on to scale this since then I've worked with 456 different businesses and generated over $10 million in revenue for my clients across hundreds of different markets in the US and in Canada. So the first phase of this stuff, guys, when you're learning digital marketing, is to get good at what you do. Okay. So when I was spending 8 to 10 hours every single day learning about marketing, learning about self-development, I was listening and listening and listening. And to some point that can actually hurt you. But in the beginning stages, you've got to soak everything up so you know it. Maybe you can't apply it yet, but at least know it. So I learned about digital marketing. I learned about sales. I learned about appointment setting. I learned about follow-up. I looked at studies. I looked at graphs. I read blog posts. And then I started investing in courses. And once you start paying more attention. So what I started learning, I was able to apply. Then I started paying for mentorship. And that's when people were able to hold me accountable. Now I gave them money, and now they told me what I had to do instead of, me having to figure it out for myself. So the first phase is to get good at whatever you're going to do. I don't really believe in doing a bunch of white label, which means you pay somebody else to do the work and you just close deals. I wish it were that easy, but in my experience, you don't find people that care as much as you. So I figured out how to do it myself. I became specialized. Okay. And you can specialize in a niche, like I'm specialized in car dealerships. You could specialize in a service like just lead generation or just search engine optimization, helping people show up when somebody types in car dealers near me or restaurants near me, helping optimize their Google My Business listing. All of those things can be a specialization. And what you have to do is you have to look at if it's going to be useful for a business owner, if they're not already doing it, and if you can help bring them some value by applying it. And then whatever it takes you in terms of time or money to set it up, if it makes the business a disproportionately amount more, they're going to be happy to pay you for it, right? I would say don't cut corners or rush into sales. Build on a solid foundation. Figure out a service that you really believe in. Figure out a niche that you really want to work with that makes sense for you, that you have some expertise in, and build on a solid foundation. Dial in the results, fulfillment, and processes. Okay, so what I did to start, guys, is I took free trial clients to build results. The car dealership I was detailing for, I just asked, hey, can I spend $100 on Facebook ads? Why do you want to do that? Because I think it'll work. Okay, sure. And then I used that to sell my first 3 cars. I built the ads at past 11 p.m. at night. I generated the leads myself. I texted them. I emailed them. I called them. I followed up with every single lead, and that process enabled me to actually get results for that dealership where I proved it to myself. And once you prove something to yourself, I can tell you all day that this stuff works. I can show you evidence after evidence after evidence after evidence, but you're going to have to prove to yourself that this works in order for you to have the utmost confidence that it's going to take to actually close somebody, especially a skeptical person, on your services. So what I recommend is, maybe it doesn't always have to be free, but taking on an opportunity around you to build good results. And at first, you want to say yes to everything and everyone in terms of opportunity, because eventually you're going to have to say no to just about everyone and everything once you hone in and you start vertically scaling, which I'll talk about in more advanced trainings. But at first you want to say yes to everything, everyone, everybody. I truly believe, guys, if you only get this from this video, your first client comes from somebody you know. Your uncle that's killing it in real estate, your sister that's got a hair salon, your friend that owns a detail shop. Those guys will give you the opportunity to get in their back end of their website, back end of their ads manager, back end of their Google, and start playing around and trying things. And when you get results for them, they're going to be more than happy to give you a review, what we call a case study or a testimonial. They're going to get on video and say, hey, XYZ, this boy really helped me out, because they want to see you succeed. And they probably will even turn into a client, like a lot of my first free trial clients did. So it's an area to improve yourself, your skills, to try everything out. It's a service you can offer for people. And the pitch is like, hey, I'll set all this up for you. I'll do it all for you. I'll make sure it's good. And you just cover the advertising spend and give me a review. Let me share the results. Sure. Who wouldn't want to do that? Of course, a lot more people would. Right? You don't need to charge somebody a lot of money and then learn on their dime. What you should do is you should trade for them to invest in the advertising dollars, you to invest your time and energy into learning this stuff. People will tell you you need somebody to go do it for you. It's a lie. It's not true. This stuff is not that hard. It's not that complicated. We've built all of our internal systems in-house. We have in-house teams for everything we do, and that works really, really well. Okay. So industries that I've crushed this for: automotive, car dealerships, real estate, brokerages, realtors, off-market property, people looking for properties, solar, residential solar, gyms, fitness, kickboxing, Brazilian jiu-jitsu, martial arts, yoga, Pilates studios, coaches and consultants, everything from life to health to business, agencies. Okay, I've ran ads for a number of different agencies to get them results: e-commerce, influencers, B2B, B2C, local service, local businesses in general, mom and pop shops, and many, many more. Okay. And that's the wrong way. And there's two ways to get clients. Okay. So the first one is organic. This is going to be stuff that doesn't cost you money to do, but it costs you your time. So you're always making an investment. Okay. It's either going to be your money or your time. I like to invest my money to save myself time, and that's where we get into paid strategies. Okay. And that's how I've built my whole business. I've invested close to 115 grand into paid ads to get myself clients, and I broke last year 1.5 million in total revenue since I started my agency just 3 short years ago. Okay, 3.5. We're going on 4. But yeah, cold outreach. So you're going to be networking and referrals. Like I said, your first client comes from somebody you know. Just set up coffee dates with a bunch of people and ask them about their business. And before you know it, you're going to have a lot of ideas on an offer that you can produce. You're going to know ways that you can help them. You're going to know their weakness areas, and you're going to know how you can help them increase. Facebook and Instagram, super organic. Adding people that you know are a good fit for your service as friends on Facebook and Instagram, and showing up as the perfect stranger, the guy that's posting value that actually appeals to them. They're going to reach out to you, and they're not even going to know why. LinkedIn. LinkedIn is a powerful, powerful platform for meeting people. All sales professionals have it. They set it up. And granted, they're not on there scrolling. Their attention isn't on there a lot of times like Facebook and Instagram, but they still get the notifications. You can reach out to them. You can learn about their businesses. You can get in touch with them and connect through LinkedIn. Okay, paid strategies. This is going to be Facebook and Instagram social advertising. Okay, this is the number one way that I've grown my business. If you look at everybody that's on Facebook and you look at everybody that's on Instagram, that pretty much covers all demographics of people, from young to old, rich, poor. Everybody is on there, the best of the best and the worst of the worst, right? So you can run ads for your own agency to get clients and make direct offers to businesses. And this is exactly what I do to get clients from every different state in the country that book an appointment to reach out to me, that show up to Zoom with their credit card in hand, ready to buy from me. Not even kidding. When you get inbound leads, they are so much stronger than outbound leads who aren't even looking for your stuff in the first place. Okay, so there's a lot of value in reinvesting into paid strategies. Google and YouTube, search and display. This is something that we're getting into, testing more and more, taking out keywords for people that type in like how to grow my car dealership, and people on YouTube, search, you can target certain videos, and there's a bunch you can do there. I'm not an expert. I'll bring somebody in that can speak more on that. But yeah, and then there's other paid media platforms too, like TikTok, Snapchat, Reddit, Twitter, LinkedIn, Hulu. You got to ask yourself, what niche am I going at after, and where do they hang out at? Okay. So we just went over this, guys. Cold outreach is cold calling, cold email, cold DMs on social. And the number one mistake that people do when they do this is they tell them right away, "Hey, sir, how's your copywriting going? Hey, sir, I'm an email marketer. I can help you with email campaign." Dude, I don't care about that. Nobody buys SEO websites, Facebook ads, Google ads. They don't buy that shit. They buy solutions to their problems. Okay, so if you want to do a cold outreach with somebody, you have to hit them on a way different level. What's going on? Nate Tilley, the man himself. How you doing today, boss? Well, perfect. The reason I'm reaching out is because I was just on your website and I noticed that something was disconnected. I'd love to get in there and fix that for you for free, boss. I just recently moved to this area and I'm just looking for somebody to work for while I'm in between jobs. Do you think that I could help you with that? Cool. Let's sit down on a demo call. I know you're busy. I caught you here out of the blue. But let's jump on tomorrow for a phone call and I can get you started. Okay, cool. Boom. You can't freaking hit them. "Hello, sir. I want to see if you need help with your digital marketing." Click. They're getting calls from everybody. You got to show up like their old friend, right? You can automate a lot of these cold outreach stuff. You can do ringless voicemail. You can do text and email outreach to businesses, LinkedIn automated outreach. But the strongest place you're going to get clients from organically is going to be networking. Walk in and make a friend. Tell your friends what you do. Be good at what you do. Get results for people and share those results, and you will get clients. Okay. You'll have a line out the door, because little secret, most people that are in this business aren't fucking good at what they do. Oh, news flash. Literally, I'm letting the cat out of the bag. Most agencies suck, even the biggest ones. You see that guy that's got the nice McLaren that's always flexing about how good he is? I've hired him. He sucks. His team sucks. It's a bunch of disorganized trying to herd cats after you pay them money. Okay. And this is what business owners have to deal with on a day-to-day basis. Quality is a huge issue when hiring an agency. So you come in as the quality provider and you will win. Okay. Facebook organic, you can go into Facebook groups, guys. Facebook groups, it's like a herd of all your ideal clients. You become a community member, commenting on every post, posting often, doing these different things, and all of a sudden you're that guy, right? So be that person, post extreme value, create communities, groups, lists, offering free trainings like I'm doing right here with you guys. And this is how you get in front of more people, right? Giving out value. So the number one organic method I've used is networking. All right. Be genuine. How to win friends and influence people. Go read and listen to this book. People love the sound of their name. People care about themselves more than they ever care about you. And you want to get people opened up and talking with you. Solve problems. Once I stopped asking, what can I get, and start asking, what can I give, I started to grow my business, grow my career, and get more opportunities than I ever would have expected. So do that. Follow up and follow through. Somebody says, yeah, I'd love to sit down with you on that. Don't ghost them. Hit them up and hit them up with a coffee coupon. Hey, I got an extra ticket to a game. Like, be creative, because that's going to bring you a client that can pay you for, you never know. Like, for example, one time I met a guy at my jiu-jitsu academy. He said, hey, I own a fitness kickboxing gym. I was like, cool, man. How's your business? What's that look like? And he starts telling me, and I'm like, oh, do you work with agencies, or like, how do you do your stuff? And he's like, yeah, we're working with the agency. We're not really happy. Da, 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 da. He's running 12 of our locations. We got 12 locations. And I kept my cool, and I was like, awesome. No worries. Yeah, so I'd love to check out what you guys are doing. Let me audit it for you, and maybe we could sit down on it. And I went home and I recorded a 12-minute Loom video. That's the tool that I'm using right now to record my screen. It's called Loom. And what I did is I recorded and I went over his ads, and I looked at him and I said, hey, sir, I would do it like this. This is how I write this copy. I noticed this. I noticed that. How are you setting this up? Da, 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 da. And he watched the Loom video, and he was like, dude, thank you so much for taking the time. When can we sit down to talk about exploring what it would look like for us to work together? And I was like, tomorrow, I'm ready to go. And I pitched him this low amount. I was like, $1,250 plus a $500 setup per location. And he signed up 6 locations. Boom. Right there. Guy paid me $34,000 in a real short amount of time. And this was when I just moved to this area. I was like a new student at this jiu-jitsu academy. It just happened by strumming up a conversation and following up and following through. I couldn't have told the guy I didn't want to work with him if I tried. At the point that I sent him the Loom video and had the conversation, all I had to do was take his money and fulfill the service. And guess what? I took their gyms from getting from post-COVID being really down in revenue to boosting them up by 71% monthly recurring revenue, and increased their products and increased their systems, and literally took them to a whole nother level. And we're still working together to this day. And it's really cool to see that things can just branch into stuff that you never would expect. I never thought that I'd be the fitness kickboxing, ads guy. And all of a sudden I had all these different gyms that I was working with, helping them get 30 to 50, some 61 new members in 1 month. It was crazy. So, when you first start out, if you're scared to ask for money, if you don't have any proof of concept, then just offer them a free trial for a testimonial. It's a win-win situation. They get some free marketing and you get a testimonial. If somebody puts a video testimonial out for you, you're going to literally grow so much. So yeah. And then once you do that for people, they become referral generators. They start sending you, hey, I got my guy for advertising. This is what you guys have to realize. What do you do when you need to get a haircut? You got a guy for that. What about when you're at your apartment or you're at your condo or you're at your house and your toilet breaks? You call the maintenance guy. You got a guy for that. Okay, well, what happens when your girl needs to go get her nails done? She's got a girl for that, right? So there's a guy and a girl for everything. There's a guy and a girl for marketing. You have to be that guy or girl. There's a reason why I'm this close to working with Nike right now, okay? It's because I was that guy for a guy who was that guy for a guy who's that guy for a guy, and I just keep getting bigger and bigger opportunities and delivering for them. And a little secret, the higher you go up, the easier it gets, okay, to actually fulfill, because they got bigger budgets, they're cooler, they've already got more data, they've got more recognition. So it doesn't take that long. You guys are one handshake away from changing your life and future. I'll tell you that right now, okay? And also those people end up being your best clients. They help you to get clients. They become like a sales team for you. So just look for a post like this. Look at this post down here. In search of Facebook social media ads manager. Look, somebody commenting, Nate Tilley is the best in the business. I concur with Jordan, the best. I'm getting people literally referring my business, and I don't even, I didn't even see the post until way later. So you want to be posting content of the results that you get all the time, guys. I actually got a client from this Black Friday post that I made. How would it feel to spend $1,275 to make back 12,260 in only 72 hours? I got a client from this. I also got a client from I was super nervous. I hadn't heard from Justin in 3 weeks, and I thought it was because my Facebook ads weren't converting. Turns out I was flat out wrong. We actually broke this guy's business. He literally was like so busy. He had to bring in like his sister is like on, like everybody was like working overtime around Thanksgiving. And I talked about that in a post, and I got another client in a similar industry, and boom, just like that. Jumped on a call with him. He was pre-sold. I charged him like $1,000. Like, guys, another thing too, a lot of agencies start and they're like, I'm going to charge $5,000 a month. And it's like, dude, screw you, bro. No, you're not. Just charge whatever they'll pay and just do the best you can. Like, you don't need to make a lot of money all the time from this stuff. A couple things with organic: optimize your social profiles, add your friends, comment in groups, post with purpose, provide value, case studies, offers, personal stories that relate, training videos, lead magnets, message people who engage, use a virtual assistant to automate the process, track, test, analyze, and optimize. Okay, so you guys see this. I've got a banner that says what I do, guaranteed profile pictures leading to my application page that I made as well. All right, and here's some of my other stuff. And look, hey man, I'm interested. Is this 1,500? How does the ad spin work out? Can you send me the payment details, etc? I'll get everything you need today. Like, this is how pre-sold people will be when you post the right content, because you're their guy. People, here's another secret. Business owners need people that are good at advertising. Business owners need people that are good at advertising. Okay, the cat's out of the bag. They literally need you just as much as you need them, but you're acting all scared. Oh, sir, I don't know if I can. Of course you can do it. Mark Zuckerberg made these platforms so effective that hundreds of millions of dollars are being pumped through them every single week because people get results. Okay, but the local business owner hasn't caught up yet. The market's still 5 years behind, and Facebook ads are converting just as good as they were in 2019 and 2020. I don't care what anybody says. I've been running ads for a long time, and it really hasn't changed that much in performance. If anything, it's just gotten easier and better. Okay. And it's funny. This other guy thinks, I saw your post and I saw your banner too. I'd be interested in 50 to 100 finance applications big time. I'm still working with this guy today. I made this freaking this slide deck forever ago. These are all like old screenshots, and I'm still working with this dude today. He's given me another dealership and another client and this and that. But this is what I want to talk to you guys. Paid ads. Okay. So literally I have people showing up through paid ads to jump on calls with me, and they're pre-sold. So you can make meme ads talking about, a big myth in the industry and talking about a truth and the new way versus the old way. But what I like to do is I like to just do a straight up offer. I like to get on video, and I like to be just like, hey, dealerships, if you're tired of 16-year-olds in their mom's basement that haven't sold a car in their life, and you want to work with somebody who's sold over 90,000 cars with a proven social media process, I want to show you how I can set this up for you and your team in as little as 7 days. And by the way, we actually guarantee real car sales. So I have my offer. I've got my guarantee. We guarantee a 2x ROI within 30 days, or you don't pay. That's our guarantee. And there's a lot of ways to do this. You don't want to just copy me. You want to come up with your own thing. I came up with that original and fresh, and it works really well for me. So that's that. And then a free training virtual sales letter is really good. If you've done something or figured something out, you can leverage this for people. Put together a free training. How we help this small dealership get 50 extra credit apps. How we help this agency owner get above 10K monthly reoccurring revenue, right? Here's some more examples of just simple meme ones. These will get you a lot of leads without even needing to have a brand, really, without even needing to have any recognition. So these work really well. Social media guide, that's the lead magnet, a free training, step-by-step demo, increase your sales, and then just a straight up offer. So pretty much the only type of things you can run. Go ahead and screenshot this and copy and paste this, guys. This is the exact copy that you use, and you can also use this for videos. So I won't go super in depth on it, but it's basically, this works for B2B in almost any niche. So let me think of a random niche. Attention ballet instructors, tired of having to rely on referrals and word of mouth to get new customers? To bring in new ballet students into your pipeline. What if there was a way to generate new ballet students and get flaming hot leads into your pipeline, automate your entire follow-up process to get your own exclusive leads without having to do banners and post on social media every day and dance on TikTok? Here's the benefits. No more relying on referrals, qualified leads dedicated to you, automated text and email marketing, built-in appointment booking, a predictable flow of leads, and full pipeline to work deals inbound. Our system has helped ballet instructors all across the country to have a full pipeline of leads with a completely automated follow-up process to grow their schools, change their lives, transform their businesses. Click below to find out more about our system today. Boom, just like that. Here's some funnel examples. You want to drive people to a funnel so you can get the highest quality people. The funny thing is, this guy up here, he made like 14,000 in the first day that we launched him. This funnel down here at the bottom, it's going to point the same way I point. Maybe it'd be like over there if I pointed to it. But that got that guy insane amounts of car dealerships. This other guy over here, this how to generate 5, 10, or even 15 new lead generation clients every month. I think that was mine, and I think it did pretty well. But yeah, guys, this is all relevant stuff. And here's the results, so we're getting leads, we're getting appointments. If I opened up right now, guys, I'm getting $25 cost per booked appointment with highly qualified dealership owners booking on my calendar, reaching out to me directly, confirming the call, and then showing up to Zoom with their credit card out, ready to go, before I even talked to them once or looked up at their dealership. Okay, and then phase 4, once you guys get this down, is the nurture and close. So you provide them with value, you engage with them, they opt in, meaning that they give you their information, they take a lead magnet, something like that. You schedule them, and then you close them. And you repeat that over and over. And then the follow-up process of this is you get them good results, you get them to increase their budget, you upsell them on another service, you ask them for a referral, you get a video testimonial from them, and you repeat. That's it. Lead generation requires nurturing. So in fulfillment, you have to standardize your service. So I have the scale method that encompasses everything I do. You have to standardize this stuff. So there's a couple different things that you'll learn a lot about. SOPs, standard operating procedures. Do it once yourself and then record yourself doing it. Make a document of it. Have somebody else do it with you watching. As they walk through it, you're going to see areas to improve your SOP. You improve your SOP, and then they do it and you watch. First you do it and they watch, then they do it and you watch as you're training them. And then once they have it down, they go and teach somebody else, and the same process continues to improve itself. Strategy, always work with your clients to develop a super defined strategy. Your clients know so much about their business. They just need somebody to put it together. Oftentimes they know the best marketing, the best offers, the best angles to go for, and it's just trapped inside their head. Asking the right questions will get you to extract that. Onboarding process, you got to have it always be selling. Just because you close them on the demo doesn't mean they're closed on your whole process. They wake up the next morning, they got morning regret, just like you do whenever you buy something. So what you got to do with that is you got to have a nice onboarding process that continues to sell them and make them feel good about the investment that they've made with you. And then hyper split testing, having a process in place to continually test different variables, different things that you can do, different structures to really grow. So first, step one, set up organic, be good at what you do and have something of value to provide before trying to sell. Then launch your organic prospecting. Cold calls. Hey, I just got this dealership XYZ results. I'd love to set it up for you totally free just for a testimonial. I'm getting my business off the ground. By the way, I'm a college dropout, blah, 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 blah. You got to build rapport. People want to do business with people they like and people they trust. Okay. And you can be that guy, but you have to be that guy. There's an issue with your audio. Okay, hopefully my audio is still coming through, guys, for real. We're almost done. Step two, fuel the fire with paid ads. Once you have some traction, clients, proven results, and systems in place, fuel the fire with paid ads. Okay, this is the best decision I made. I started out running $25 a day worth of paid ads, and I still closed the #1 Jeep store in the nation just because he saw my ad and he was interested. It was a lead magnet. I said, copy and paste my ads that helped me do XYZ at this dealership. He bit off the hook. And he's still with me to this day, 2.5 years later. They sell 15 to 20 cars every single month, which a car dealer, they make anywhere from $3,000 to $5,000 per car deal. So they're making anywhere from on the low end, $60,000 to $80,000 a month, all the way up to about $150,000 a month. Okay. Somewhere this got paused, guys. Hopefully I didn't lose too much, but the biggest thing I did was scale with paid ads. That's how I closed the #1 Jeep dealership in the entire nation. They saw my ads. They liked what they saw. They wanted to check them out for themselves. And now they are doing anywhere from $60,000 to $150,000 extra a month with our system. And they're only spending about $2,500 on ads, right? Nurture, close, and fulfill. Dial in your fulfillment process for yourself and clients to be able to produce results time and time again, effortlessly, and build the systems in-house. You want to have full control over everything. Your margins will be better. Your expertise will be better. Your process will be better. A lot of people will tell you to go find a contractor in India or Philippines or whatever to do the work for you. And from my experience, they'll do the work for you, but it's not necessarily going to be the work that you would do or the work that needs to be done on the level that it needs to be in order for your clients to get the results that they're going to want to get, right? So nurture, close, and fulfill is very, very important. Okay, guys, make sure that you guys are fulfilling on what you said, and there's some key things to look for. So in my program, I actually teach a lot more about this stuff and how to retain clients and how to deal with clients saying, hey, these leads are bad, and how to coach your clients. There's a bunch of things, but this is the basics, guys. And then phase 5 is automate and refine. So once you have done this for a while, you can improve conversions by improving your messaging and being solution orientated, widen your reach, become more of an authority, automate everything. 95% of agency operations can be automated, such as prospecting, onboarding, proposals, contracts, and fulfillment. Test and analyze insights. Make sure to keep track of what works and what doesn't. Always be testing and analyzing the results. Launch new products or services. Once your agency is automated and scales, it's time for you to be the CEO and launch new offers, products, and services. And that's when you can start working with other vendors, like people that, hey, this guy's really good at SEO. Okay, I don't want to learn how to do SEO. I'm either going to pay him a hefty consulting fee for him to teach me and my team how to do it, or I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to just pay him to do it and behind the scenes for my clients, and I'm just going to sell it and he's going to do it. He's going to give me a wholesale price and I'm going to sell it at retail, right? But you have to make sure you have a trusted partner in order to do that. And in the beginning, I say learn everything, because that's going to position you in a better place to be able to come in and know when somebody's good and when somebody's full of crap. Okay, a lot of these white label companies, they don't care about actually getting results, and that's one thing that you got to watch out for. And then grow your team. A good team is everything. I prefer in-house over virtual assistants and fulfillment services, and that's why I became the fulfillment service. I started out by running ads for agencies, and that's why I had clients in everything. My first month, I got one of my first weeks in business, I got 6 new clients. And imagine just getting these orders, just ding, 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 ding. 6 new clients my friend sent me, my referral partner. And literally, I got a Chinese freight forwarding company, a Norwegian Santa Claus doll company, a Canadian real estate brokerage, a online health guru coach, and then like some local like mom and pop like restaurant. Imagine getting all those clients at once and having to come up with a lead generation strategy for all of them. I was doing it left, right, center. I work with over 100 clients that I was on the back end. I was the fulfillment service. I was the white label. And, and then that's why I decided to bring my stuff in house, because I wanted to connect with the clients directly. But knowing how to do the system is so incredibly important. And it's a really, really big, you have more control over that. You have more systemization over that. You have more process. You have more intellectual property that way, right? So here's the summary of the phases. First, guys, you got to get good at what you do. Whatever you're going to do, whatever niche you're going to go after. It could be YouTube ads for dentists. It could be TikTok ads for car dealers. It could be like there's a service and a niche for every single one of you guys, and you want to take your niche even further. So I know a guy that he has clients on 5-year contracts at $5K a month, because he gets them 1 to 2 law cases per year, and those are worth millions of dollars worth of settlements. And he just ranks them really high with Google Ads and takes out search terms super aggressively, and they stay with him for years because they only need 1 to 2 cases a year, and they end up getting a huge return on his entire service, so they can happily pay him $5K a month. There's lucrative niches everywhere. Okay. The fitness kickboxing thing was awesome. I was getting so many members for them. It was insane. It was so easy to get people in the door. Car dealerships, they make so much money every single sale. Solar, they make so much money every single sale. Real estate, same thing, but some are better. There's shorter sales cycles. There's things that go broader market. Like nothing's really right or wrong. They all have pros and cons. They all suck in a lot of ways, and they all have a lot of benefits. So that's something that you have to know. All right. So you get good at what you do. Launch organic marketing, figure out ways to get clients, get your first 5 to 10 case studies. This should bring you to 10K a month. And then launch paid ads. Once you're making 10K a month, put 3-4K into ads. Start with, a $30 a day budget on a really good lead generation magnet, a copy and paste my ad strategy, or learn this free training, how we did XYZ, and I break all this down in my paid training, exactly how we do this. And exactly, I've got Alex Hormozzi's old ads from before he sold Gym Launch. I've got everything down. But guys, like literally it's this stuff works. It just does. I mean, that's, a lot of agencies, they don't run stuff right, or they don't run stuff long enough, or they don't have the right offer to sell. But like paid ads, like I don't know, I wouldn't be where I'm at without paid ads. So just over 3 years, 1.5 million in sales, just from selling agency services, not from selling coaching, not from selling courses, just from selling to local business owners directly, selling lead generation. And I spent about $116,000 on my ads to do that in 3.5 years. Okay. So, yeah, guys. And then once you get prospects in the pipeline, nurture and close those guys down. Okay. Keep scaling, close deals over Zoom calls, or phone calls, or in person if you can get them. Fulfillment, dial in fulfillment, improve results, preferably build in house. However, you can find a fulfillment team you trust to help you build hands off. A lot of you guys need to find a partner. Okay. A lot of you guys, if you're good at sales, you need to find a guy that's nerdy and introverted. Okay. A lot of you guys need to have a partner with this. Okay. Or if you're good at the fulfillment, you're good at ads, you're good at marketing, you need to find a partner that's good at sales. I wish I would have jumped with a partner early, because I think it would have really, maximized where I'm at. But I'm glad I didn't, because I have full ownership of my company, and that's what I like to do. However, if I could go back, like it's been really hard to be the tech guy and the integrator and be the sales guy and the CEO at the same time. So unless you are a really good person at building your skills and wearing a lot of different hats throughout the week, I'd highly recommend having a partner for this. Okay. Or having a mentor that can help you bounce off and kind of work stuff out of your own head sometimes. And then once you have this stuff all dialed in, guys, it's just about to automate, refine, and scale. Step back from the day-to-day so you can actually be the CEO and launch new product services and focus on bigger clients. Guys, I don't have to work right now. I think my executive assistant told me we made like 11,000 today, and I just got off a Zoom call with Andy Elliott, my coach, and it's, I was going to go to jiu-jitsu. I should have, but I just kept pouring out value to you guys, and now I'm too late. I don't like showing up late with my professor. It's rude, so I'm going to go to the gym anyways. But here's my point, guys. I didn't even need to wake up today if I didn't want to. I could literally just stay in bed. I could go to the mall. I could spend $3,000 today, and I'd be fine. I'm not trying to flex to you guys. This is literally what I never thought would be possible. I go on vacations. In the first 5 weeks of January, I went to Las Vegas. I took my girlfriend for her birthday and got her everything she needed and more. Okay, we stayed in a nice place. We rented a nice car. Everything was good. Then I went back home to South Dakota to see my parents. Then I went to Scottsdale, Arizona for an Andy Elliott concert. Then I went to Austin, Texas for a competition. And then I went to Miami for another competition. And that was all before the first week of February. So that was the first 5 weeks of the new year. And I'd already gone on, 4 or 5 trips? Guys, and I'm working the whole time, and I'm making money the whole time, and I'm getting new clients the whole time, and my team's putting in work the whole time, dealing with both complaints and dealing with success. It happens. That's the reality. So this can be a reality for any of you guys. I know it can, because I didn't start with this. I didn't come from a silver spoon, okay, at all. Okay, we were lucky to keep the lights on and the hot water on for 3 months at a time. My parents were always behind on things, paycheck to paycheck. And when I grew up, I said, you know what, I'm going to find a way out of this. I got into street money, making money illegally. And believe it or not, I learned some skills from that, about the hustle, about the flip, about the game. And I applied that into the digital game. It's all relevant. Okay, your experience, whatever you've been through to get to this point today, where you're spending 40 minutes of your life with me here, your experience is all going to play into your story, which is all going to play into your service, which is all going to play into you transforming your life. Look, I want to share something with you guys. Here's a quote that really stuck with me the other day. I helped a man get to the top of a mountain. And at the top, I looked around and I realized that I too was at the top of the mountain. You don't always have to get to the mountain by climbing the mountain by yourself. Sometimes you get to the mountain by helping others climb to the top of the mountain, and then, oh shoot, I helped others the whole way up here, and now I'm up here too. Okay? Stop thinking about what you can get and start thinking about what you can give. I always tell my team, we're a service business serving businesses. We're serving. We're here for serving. We're here for service. We're here to take some weight off people's backs. And guess what, guys? Business owners are the most beat up, most lonely, most isolated, most strung out people that you could ever work with. And sometimes they just need somebody to listen to them. I do these discovery calls and they're transformative. I get on with somebody and they're going through a hard time. They don't know how they're going to grow their business. I've literally saved guys' businesses before. Guy paid me his last $5,000. I made him $15K the next week. After that, he started hiring staff. He got back on his feet, and now he's got 40 vehicles on his lot, and he's got a whole team of 5 people. He's investing in all sorts of different marketing, and he's gung-ho. All right? This stuff works, and it can work for you. And it can create a lot of impact and can transform lives, just like it's transformed my life and the people around me. So here's what I'd love to offer you guys, all right, for hanging out with me. So check this out. I'll help you by creating a custom roadmap for your agency. I'll help you choose a niche that's relevant for you. I'll help you package an offer. I'll help you build your organic prospecting channel. I'll help you write, script, and launch your paid ads and funnels. You can copy my exact framework. Okay, I've got all the templates. I've got all the snapshots. If you know, go high level. I've got all that stuff for you. I'll walk you through the tech. I'll walk you through everything. You can leverage my team. We'll build the graphics for you. We'll edit your videos for you. We'll do everything. Okay, step by step. We're going to work with you. We're not going to do it for you. We're going to work with you. Okay, it's just like you can go to the gym. You can hire a personal trainer. They can't lift the weights for you, but they can tell you what to do and walk you through it and hold you accountable. That's what I'm here for. I'll be your coach, me and you. I don't want to work with a lot of people. Look, let me look you in the eyes here. I don't want to work with a lot of people. If you're on here and you want to jump into this, but you're not going to do the work and you're not serious about this, do not reach out to me, please, about this. Not yet. I believe someday it might be the good time for us, but I'm literally looking for that guy who's ready to do something big for his family, who's ready to build generational wealth, who's ready to take shit to the next level, who's ready to just scale, who's ready to grow in fitness, health, God. Business is a bonus. Every time I focus on my fitness, my girl, my family, God, my business grows magically. You know, I like to tell people sometimes, God gave me the business idea, brought me the clients, gave me the wisdom to be able to get results for them. And all I had to do was show up over and over and over again with an open mind, an open heart, and open hands to serve. I know it's corny, guys, but that shit's real life. Okay. I tried to force to get new clients. I ended up working with people that I hated and people that hated me. I let go. And I said, you know what? I'm just going to keep showing up. I'm going to be the best at my craft. And if all else fails, I'll go find a company that needs somebody in-house to run their marketing. There's plenty of companies that are looking for people like that. You guys don't have to be the number one in an agency either. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. So this offer's not for everybody. Okay. This is for somebody that wants to really have their own agency. I can teach you how to get up past 10K a month. I can teach you how to get up to 30K to 50K a month. But the hardest is going to be going from 0 to 1. I'm looking for people that maybe are already at 1 to 5 and need to get from 5 to 10. If from getting to 0 to 1, I want you to do that on your own. Honestly, I do. You're not going to be able to afford me without, unless you have some capital expenditure or whatever. Get from 0 to 1 yourself. Just watch my videos. Go to my YouTube channel. It's linked here, Shift Social Agency. Go to my Instagram. I've literally got enough trainings where you can just get your first client on your own. Like, get your first free trial client on your own. You do not need a program for that. But for those of you guys that are here that already have clients, that want to take things to the next level, that want to optimize your agency, that want to scale to the next level, okay, this is what it's going to look like. All right, it's a 12-week program, mentorship, one-on-one access. We're going to be working one-on-one. You're going to get at least 3 one-on-one onboarding calls, and it's going to be one-time payment of $4,800, okay? So $4,800. Or if you want to go month to month, it's going to be 3 payments of $2,000. All right, I'm only opening this up for 10 people that I want to work hand in hand with, and I'm not really going to be doing competitive niches either. So I'm not going to take on 2 people that are both going after gyms, right? I want to have under me, I want to have a wing of an agency in every different niche. That way, as I keep getting more clients, I can refer them to my different partner agency. If that's you, if this interests you, then I want you to DM me in this SKOOL Academy right now. You can send me a DM message. DM me the word upgrade. DM me upgrade, okay? And tell me if you want to pay the $4,800 up front, or if you want to do the month-to-month, the $2,000. I'll send you a payment link, and you'll get access to the 12-week training. You'll get access to my calendar. You'll get access to my personal phone number, and we'll start working. I'll build out, my team will start building out your funnels, your ads, your follow-up scripts. We'll do everything for you. We'll write all the copy, okay? And this is a one-to-one thing. Guys, I haven't done this, all right? If I could, I don't know where my phone is, but if I could show you guys something real quick. I'm going to grab my phone here in a second. But guys, I wasn't the guy that had a little bit of success and scaled to 10K a month, and then I decided to start a coaching program because it's hard. I'll be the first to tell you that this shit is hard, very hard. It's very hard. It's a hard business to run. Okay, there's only 1% of people want to be in sales, and then an even smaller percent of people want to be in sales to business owners. Okay, like entrepreneurs. That's very difficult. I'll be the first to tell you guys that this is hard. This is going to be hard. It's going to take a lot from you. But I've made over $1 million before I was 25 years old just by selling these services to local business owners. And a lot of them are still working with me today. Now, I'd be lying if I said everybody had success. There's been a lot of blowouts. People have gotten mad at me. I've gotten mad at people. People didn't hold up their end of the bargain. And probably I didn't hold up my end of the bargain in some points too. But all we can do is learn from those things, get better, and keep going. Okay, so if you're seeing this and you want to work with me, okay, 3 payments of $2,000, and I'll guarantee you that I'll get you to $10,000 a month monthly recurring revenue. You have to do all the work. I'm going to walk you through everything. We're going to set up the system. You got to be able to spend at least $5K on ads too. Okay, so it's going to be about 15 grand, or not even. Sorry, it's going to be about 10 grand total. Okay, over 90 days, 11,000 to be exact. And for that, we're going to help get you up to a $10,000 a month marketing agency. That includes your ad spend. That includes you bringing me on as a consultant. I'll build out your website. I'll build out your ads. I'll edit your videos. I'll script them. And you'll literally get to start with my proven framework that has me closing down $3,000 per month deals left and right. Okay. So if you guys want to do that, message me the word upgrade and go ahead and check out some of the other trainings in here, guys. So the way that I set up SKOOL, you're going to get access to some other trainings now. So you're going to get access to my closing training, and you're going to get access to a couple more things as you go through the levels. Make sure to get in that community. Your network is your net worth. Go ahead and say what's up to everybody. Tell them where you're from and tell them what your journey is all about, what you do, and let's make some connections. My network is your network, and I'm so happy to have you here. Thank you so much. We'll see you on the next one. I'm out.